Arjan Kerkhoff.
Yeah, a little bit about myself. Arjan Kerkhoff. I work for MixMove 2 years now. Before that, I was at Maersk, Rotterdam. Before that, Metapack, and before that, 25 years PostNL. So let's say supply chain experience from origin, production till especially final mile delivery with PostNL. Today, it's about MixMove, what we do, how we work. It's indeed about sustainable logistics, your journey to zero emissions. What you can see, we have been awarded multiple times, which is always good with a new platform and new technology. Our latest award was the Alice Award. And for those of you who don't know, Alice is an organization situated in Brussels. It's about collaboration, it's about future, it's also about physical internet. And this is why we work together. MixMove, when someone called me, do you like to work for MixMove? I said, what? What company do you mean? I never heard about it, and still a lot of people don't know about us. We are Norwegian-based. We have subsidiary in Portugal, in Lisbon, with development, with the IT people. Currently, we are around 40 people. Headquarters Norway, myself in the Netherlands for Benelux. We have a UK colleague in sales, Germany sales, Nordic sales and marketing as well. What do we do, in fact? We provide a multiple awarded, as I told you, cloud solution, collaborative cloud solution that revolutionizes supply chain execution. What we do, we make logistics processes more efficient, connected, sustainable, without time-consuming and costly changes. And especially the last one, I will explain you a little bit more. Some clients on the right side, myself, I'm very proud about the first one on the left side, Volkswagen. It was a long tender process, and we will help them with the delivery of all their genuine parts in UK. So this is for Volkswagen, Audi, Seat, Skoda, and Volkswagen Utility. Not for Bugatti and the big brands. Maybe this will come when we grow with them together. Other famous logos, DHL, 3M. 3M was the origin of the company, and I will tell you a little bit more later. What is our vision on how to achieve sustainable logistics? Our conviction is that you need to have the visibility on an item level, because if you have the visibility on an item level, you can decide per item and not per truck, per pallet, per container, what needs to be done with an item in order to make your customer processes happen, because this is what we all do for. It's about to deliver what you promise to your customers. So on one hand, it's smart decisions on an item level. You need seamless connections to suppliers, to carriers, and if you have that, then you are able to optimize the assets utilization, and this is what I can tell you later about what we did with 3M. Thanks to Bart and Thomas, a lot of today's challenges have been discussed already. I'm not going to repeat it, we have seen it. But what you can see in the middle, in the staples, you see what we do, for example, that all modes of transport are used and combined intelligently. What we can do, we can fill up trucks and containers to the max. How do we do that? We do that based on the single item level. We know which products needs to go to which destination. So if you know the destination, you know the products, you can pick by product in your warehouse, which means you can sometimes double the throughput in your warehouse, put the products on pallets, ship the pallets in a truck, send the truck, the full truck away, which means less cost, less emissions, etc. What we often see, and I think maybe you experience the same thing, a lot of data blindness. There are multiple sources. I was at Maersk and a colleague was working with a lot of paper. I said to him, can we not work with paperless? No, we can't. Okay, we can't. But can we do less paper? Probably, but the system was not good. So a lot of companies are stuck in the dark, and what we do, we combine that with MixMove. At the bottom, on the left side, you see the different layers, ERP, TMS, WMS, and what we do, we put a layer on top. It's the middle layer. If you have the single item visibility, we connect the different sources. You can play with the sources. You don't need to connect systems into the ERP, but you can connect via the MixMove cloud solution, and we put all the data in our so-called event pipeline. Happy to elaborate further with you because I only have 10 minutes and time flies fast. So, and happy to discuss further with you at the booth as well. I'm 2 booths next to Tonnes, so if you go that direction, you can visit me as well. So what do we do? If you have the connections, because that's the base, we have the different systems, we have the events in the pipeline, then you can say, well, we are able to have a visibility control tower, which allows you to manage, predict, and analyze every logistics event, as said on a single item level, to the best possible way, no matter what source, no matter what transportation mode, container, rail, or whatever, or air. All with the aim of making logistics processes more efficient. That's the visibility. On the other end, we have execution power. Execution power we do especially with Volkswagen and with 3M. 3M, we help them with their transportation from Jüchen in Germany, big European DC, into the different countries, where we help them in gaining sustainable results. What we do, the inbound is coming in Jüchen, we help them with the visibility of what's coming in, where does it need to go to. The sorting of our platform seems to be unique, the way how fast we can do the sorting. When you can do the sorting, you can of course create faster the pallets and send them to the destination countries. One tip more about what we do in the destination countries. I told you about the pallets, the products are on pallets. But your order, your customer order, comes in from different trucks. That's fine for the long run, that's fine because you have an FTL, but locally you really need to create customer orders. So what happens locally with partners, they use the platform and the scanners, they tell them what to do. This is parcel number 1 for Arjan, this is parcel number 2, this is 3, order complete. Okay, then you have 3 parcels. And what they then do, if the parcels are small enough, they put the 3 parcels in a box, so you have only 1 box for shipment, which means you only pay 1 time to the local carrier. And this, of course, this complete story saves a lot of transportation cost. It reduces a lot of emissions and, as I told you, the warehouse throughput. Here is the reference from 3M, Hans-Georg Riebach. Happy to bring you in contact with him if you like, if you need. He says here the truck fill rate increased to 96%, which led to a 35% reduction in transportation cost and 50% in CO2 emissions. 3M is a launching customer from MixMove. This is how it all started, and therefore our name is MixMove, originally MixMove Match, because 3M said, we are 3M, we work with you, you should have 3 M's as well, let's call it MixMove Match. And with new investment and a new structure from 2017, it's MixMove AS in Norway. So thank you for your time. If you have any questions, you can always grab me at the booth. You can call me, the number is here, email is here. So happy to discuss further what we can do for your business. Thank you.